What a good y'all, it's your boy Antno back in the vlog. We're at home. Wanna start the video with saying, just the other day, about a couple months ago, a lady from the fake chick, she passed away, and it was very, very, very interesting. Like, we got the news, like, we thought it was her sister, yeah. But then somebody was like, no, it's not her sister, it's a lady. She was like, I bet. Then guess what happened? Today, I'm outside helping my big boy, whatever case we do. And Mom got a text message from somebody from the chick. And it says, unfortunately, such and such passed away today. And it was the lady that we thought had passed away first. Me and my mom was like, we wasn't even laughing, we was just shocked. I was like, we thought it was her first, and now it's actually her. So, rest in peace to both of them, of course. Second thing I want to say is that, people would take you for a fool. And I say that because the other day I packed my, I still was packing and I put stuff in a box. So earlier, I went downstairs and I see my box right there and it's open. It was stuff out of it. And I ain't said nothing because don't want to really get into that, what I'm saying? Don't want to really ask a question. It's okay, no problem. But I thought I didn't see it, I saw it. But it is what it is. I get control once in a while. Once we over there, what I'm saying? The third thing, I watched Shalif Rose, shout out to her. She actually made a song. Song is alright. But Shalif Rose, she posted a YouTube video the other day. And she basically was like, oh, like, if you want to die, if people don't call you, just let it be. And at this point, you just have to accept that. Now I take it as, people just be busy. That's all I take it as, people just be busy. Yeah, I said, they could take 5 seconds, take it back, whatever could we do. But at the same time, you gotta take it for what it is. And not that, you gotta do the same, I let you know them, but let it be. Let it be, boy, let it be, because they, they just done, whatever it's up. And speaking of Shalifa, she's somebody she was about a couple years ago, she was going through depression and stuff like that, relationship wise and stuff like that. And she's good now, of course. Was good to see. But even then, like, it's like, for example, like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne in public, he good. But behind the scene, he said to himself, the most loneliest person ever. He's like, once the door's closed and everything's off and everything's done, see, by himself. So, I want to touch on something that somebody said the other day. I got in the test a couple of times ago. I got downstairs to the basement. And, down there, do registration, trying to do registration, but nobody went downstairs that day. So I was going down, we started talking. And he's like, you know, he's talking about me moving. And it's like, it's always the good one that leaves. I was like, yep. Then I thought about it, I was like, that ain't true. Because in the church, of course, you know, you're going to find people that's good or whatever. But most of the time, it's, you know, most of the good people. And they stay for a while, for a long time. So it's not that the good people leave, it's just the important people that leave. And what makes you important is what you know, what you do. And how you do it, right? Like, you could just serve, talk more active, things of that nature, right? So that's just what makes you important. Not that, of course, you're not important, but it was just, you know, just another way of, you know, saying good, if that makes sense. And, you know, some people who actually leave are really good, like a lady named Sonia, she left a couple years ago. We had another lady, I forgot her name, she also left. It was a couple who worked with her for like a couple weeks, and they were good. They also left. And so when it's on, it's like, you know, not that you're good, you're just important, you know, depending on how you do it. Do more things than other people, and that's just what makes you important. You know, my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you had to say that, because I was like, what?
Dile que tú eres mía.